when Israeli officials defend themselves with the media, they say that Israel cares about the civilians. Israel does not attack the civilians in Gaza on purpose, and Israel is just in fight against Hamas, and the civilians who are killed are just collateral damage. They say that when they attack a Hamas target, civilians got killed by mistake. Even if they kill 100 civilians for one Hamas target, as they say, they consider this as a normal collateral damage. Okay, my answer is, if Israel really cares about the Palestinians and does not have the intent of harming them, why Israel does not open a corridor to the civilians of Gaza in Israel? Why they don't open a camp, a temporary one, in Israel, in the Negev, in the periphery of Be'er Saba or wherever, and they go to fight Hamas, they do whatever they want, and when the war finishes, they allow them back. They can control every single one who enters or who comes out of Gaza. They can have the fingerprints, the facial prints, the retinal or the eye prints. They can know exactly who is going out, who is Hamas, who is not. At least why they don't let women and children get into Israel during the war to not get harmed. If they really want to put civilians out of harm's ways, and they know that Gaza is overcrowded, and they say, oh, we are the victims, we are attacking in a very difficult environment, Gaza is overcrowded, that's why there are lots of casualties, and look, we are victims in this story. Alright, you know that Gaza is overcrowded, and you say that you want to move civilians out of harm's ways, so why you don't open them temporary camps in Israel while you are doing this war against Hamas, as you are saying? And we know this is not true. We know that your war is against the civilians. And the camps can be financed by Arab countries, by the Emirates, by Qatar. You know that you will not have any financial issues. Israel, by doing this, by refusing to offer a refuge to the civilians in Gaza within Israel, is intentionally attacking the civilians. When you don't let the civilians go out during war, this is intentional killing of civilians. You are accusing Egypt, or let's say Egypt is evil. Let's imagine Egypt is evil, which is not true. Egypt is closing the ways to avoid mass displacement of the whole population. Okay, let's assume Egypt is evil and Egypt is complicit, or all what you want, and Egypt doesn't care about the civil. It's not Egypt's war. You are waging this war against Gaza. You are saying against Hamas. So this is your war. This is your responsibility to evacuate the innocents, the women, children, and the uninvolved. Even the men in fighting age who are not military personnel, who are not fighters, they are civilians. But you never propose this because you want them dead.